Hello, how you doing? My name is Anissa Barron, and I'm coming to you guys live to let you know just a little bit of, or a few of beginner's tips for our 10-day healthy eating challenge. First, I want to congratulate you for making the decision to take control of your life, to take control of your eating. Arbonne is a great way, and this group is supposed to be for support. So please post, please comment, take pictures of what you're eating. We won't share any of your things, but it's just for us. So a couple things I tell you before. The first thing is make sure that you're prepared in your pantry. If you have good food there, you will eat good food. And let the people in your family know what you're doing. It's great if you can do it as a family, but if not, it's okay. You have the tools, and you just have to have a little bit more willpower to make sure that you're doing some healthy eating in your regular meal, okay? So what we do with Arbonne is, and I'm going to go through just a couple of the products and I'll make a shake, so I'll make it brief, but what we do is we try to do 2 shakes per day, 2 snacks, and then 1 healthy meal, okay? Now, if you are an exerciser, that means you exercise a lot during the day, I would add in 1 additional meal, so 2 shakes, 2 meals, 1 snack, okay? That way you can kind of flip-flop it sometimes. And Keith is here taping me, and he's going to make some comments if he thinks about it. As Keith was doing our last 30 Days of Healthy Living challenge, it was a couple days where he was like, I really feel hungry. Just eat something that's healthy. And when I say healthy, I mean take a look at your guide. We're trying to eat during this time organically. We're trying to eat things that are grass-fed, making sure, exactly, cage-free eggs, making sure that we're not eating any fried foods, and just really concentrating on what you're putting in your system, okay? A couple of tools in our arsenal that we have. First is our Digestion Plus. This is a prebiotic and a probiotic. You can either open it up and pour it in your mouth, just get it like that, or take it, put it in 4 ounces of water and drink that, okay? Some people put it in their shake. You can do that, but I like to feel the full benefits of it by putting it either in water or just pouring it right in your mouth. Second thing in our arsenal is our Fizz Sticks. This is going to be your replacement for your sodas. No, you cannot have sodas during these 10 days.
No sodas.
No sodas, okay? This will give you the same amount of energy as a soda. It gives you a little fizz, so you don't have to worry about that little carbonation that you need. And it's B12. That's natural energy. So that's clarity, that's focus. And when you put it in your water bottle, just make sure that you take a big sip out because it does fizz, okay?
Definitely helps for the clarity. Definitely helps for giving you natural energy. No crash at the end. It also helps when you're late night up doing homework or some other projects that you might have going on. All natural.
Absolutely. The next thing we have is our 7-day cleanse. Now for these 10 days, and if you don't have any of these products, that's okay. Our core products you'll have, but this 7-day cleanse you guys will probably have. There are 2 suggestions that we have in our guide, and I did not say that 10-day guide, you need to print it out. That's going to be your directions and your guidance as you're going through. But it has 2 suggestions. 1, you take it, put it in 32 ounces of water, sip it throughout the day, okay? Don't just chug-a-lug it in the morning. You don't want to have the bubble guts. It will make you go, but not an uncomfortable go unless you chug it. Now, I have squeezed the lemon in it before. No sweeteners, but I have squeezed the juice of a lemon in it if it's something that you're like, well, I don't necessarily like the taste. But we oftentimes know that things that taste good for us aren't always good for us. So this is great for you. So you can do one of 2 things. Drink this on day 2, day 4, day 6, and day 8. 2, 4, 6, 8, and then day 10. Or you can take it and drink half of it each day. Okay, that way you'll be drinking some of it for the entire 10 days. However you want to do it, that's up to you. The directions are in the guide. Okay, now let's talk about our core products. These are products that you absolutely will have. Our protein, our fiber, and our greens balance. Okay, now what it suggests in the guide is that you do 8 ounces of water, 9 ounces of water, I'm sorry. So I'm just going to pour my water in here. I like mine to have a little bit more liquid, so this is a great mix, okay? So I do 9 ounces of water, and then it suggests 4 to 6 ounces of another liquid. we are doing no dairy. Did I say no dairy? Yes, no dairy. So this is silk almond milk. I suggest the unsweetened version. It's just 30 calories. Sometimes I go ahead and splurge the extra 30 calories and get the vanilla. That's still just 60 calories. It's still unsweetened, but it gives it a sweeter taste sometimes. So as you're going through, you'll learn what you like about the shakes and what you want. So I'm going to fill that up, and it ends up being just about 13 ounces of liquid, okay? If you want it to be a little bit more runny, put more liquid. If you want it to be a little bit more solid, put more ice in it, okay? I'm a solid girl, so I'll put more ice. Then we do 2 scoops of protein. This is the vanilla protein. It smells so good. It really smells like cake batter, honestly. So we'll do 2 scoops of our protein, all right? Then, at the beginning, if this is your first time doing this challenge, I would suggest starting out with about a half of a scoopful of fiber. Sometimes the fiber makes people feel very full. So once you start out, I would say do 2 days of a half scoop, and then increase it just a little bit to see if you can't get to a full scoop. If you can't, it's okay. Go back to the half scoop. And then do a scoop of greens balance. We're on the last edges of our greens balance. So you put a scoop in. Look, I'm going to pour the rest of that in there. There we go. So you'll put your full scoop in. And then this is where you can embellish. So these are the 3 things that are the essentials of each shake. If something happens and you don't want to do the greens balance, the protein and the fiber are in every shake, okay? Then this is where you add whatever you want. Sometimes you can do frozen bananas. I think I have a frozen banana in the refrigerator to show you. See what I do? I just take it, break the whole thing up, and put it in a little bitty bag and put it in the freezer.
Preparation.
Preparation is key. But for this one, I'm going to do a cherry berry blend. And Keith loves blueberry so much. I'm going to put lots of blueberries in this one. You see that? Yay, blueberries. And I just scoop them out with my hand. I end up with blueberry hands, but it's all good. Okay, so there's my fresh fruit. Baby, you can grab me a napkin. I didn't even think about that part. I guess I do have blueberry hands when I do it, but I probably step away to get a napkin. So then what I do is add ice to the top. All right, so this is me. I like it very icy. Now, if you were doing this like Keith does, this is going to give me 1 serving. If you were doing this like Keith does, then he does 2 servings. So you would double everything. Put your 4 scoops of protein in, put your 2 scoops of fiber, 2 scoops of greens balance. You put then 24 ounces of liquid, remember, and then ice. Lots and lots and lots of ice. So our blender, exactly. Our blender has 2 things. This is my single serving. This is what Keith uses for 2, and then you just put it. Do you put it in the refrigerator?
I put it in the refrigerator at work, and what I do is I drink one on the way in. It's super easy, super convenient for those of us who like to get those last little minutes of sleep. I could just drink that on the way in, and then once I get in, I put the second one in the refrigerator at work.
Okay, so hold that. Don't follow me. I forgot to get the top. There we go. Preparation is here.
I see. No blueberries, boo.
Yay, blueberries. So then you take it and put it on the blender, and that's it, quite simply. Our blender, we got this from at Christmas. And it has a smoothie setting, but you just blend, right?
Might want to look out for one with Amazon Prime Day coming up. I'm pretty sure they got something like that.
All right, there we go. It's blending. Yes, okay, so then that's the way. Once it blends it out, put it in my cup and drink it. All right, one other little sneaky tip that I have. Sometimes I want the shakes to be just a little sweet, and this is just me. So I add just a little drizzle of agave nectar. So if the first time you taste it, you like it's really sweet, great. But if there's another time, sometimes I have different flavors. Like I might do a banana, strawberry, and add just a little bit of agave. Then I might do the blueberries, and I don't need any extra sweetness. So that's kind of up to you, the way that you do it. Put it in your Arbonne cup and drink it up. If you do not have an Arbonne cup, you need to speak to your consultant. If you do not have this is a 32-ounce water bottle. You speak to your consultant to make sure, exactly, because it fits everything easily. Any questions you guys have, please post them as we're going through the group. It is so much better if you post. The more interaction we have, the better it will be.
All right, got a question from Sharonda Nikki Gardner. What's up, Sharonda? Saying, what kind of blender is that? I'm looking for another one, especially for smoothies.
Yes, so that is a Black & Decker blender.
There you go.
Yes.
Shout out to Black & Decker.
Yes.
We got that from, I want to
Belk.
say Belk.
We got it from Belk.
Belk.
We got it at Christmas time. So it was discounted. Of course, you know how you do Black Friday shopping.
We bought two. We bought one from
oh, we certainly did.
Yep.
We certainly did. We did buy one. And then at work, I have a little blender that Keith got me. That's a little, you just press the button and hold it, and that way I can blend my shakes at work. He doesn't have that, so that's why he makes 2 shakes at one time, okay? So any questions you guys have as we're going through, please, please, please let me know. This is a really exciting time. I've had great success, and so has Keith on this challenge.
Check her out. Right. Check her out. All right. Yeah. Look at you.
And I know you will too. So let's get to it. Tomorrow's our day. Talk to you soon. Smooches.